Yo, what's going on, guys? And today, I want to talk about this Lakers-Nets preseason game. Obviously, it's preseason basketball, which doesn't really mean anything. But I think it gives us an idea of which players are doing what. And let's talk about it. So this is the Brooklyn Nets perspective. I will also be releasing probably at the same exact time the Lakers perspective of this game. Let's just run through it for the Nets. Okay, the Nets won 123-97, if you guys didn't know. And they didn't play any of their starters or core players, meaning Kevin Durant, Kyrie, Joe Harris, Patty Mills, Blake Griffin, James Johnson, James Harden. No playing. They didn't play. And this was a team that they hit 41% of their threes and they shot 24 of them, okay? They shot significantly less threes than the Lakers and made literally the same amount and had shown at a better clip. This team actually was really good at rebounding. And let's just talk about it. Okay, when I look at this team, I was surprised. I really was surprised by the level of activity done by their second unit. First off, Paul Millsap was collecting rebounds. Paul Millsap looked like the best rebounding version of himself. LaMarcus Aldridge didn't do much. Bruce Brown continued to do what he was doing in the playoffs. And Bembry, Demboya, and David Duke looked like they could join Javon Carter and Bruce Brown as just really good defenders on this team. David Duke and Kessler Edwards, Cameron Thomas, and Deron Sharp are the rookies of this team. Kessler Edwards from Pepperdine, that's where they shot PCA Academy, Pacific Coast Academy from Zoe 101. And he's a three-level scorer. He could honestly play small forward, power forward, and even like shooting guard if you want on a super-sized lineup. And he's a great scorer, and he showed it off his three-level scoring ability, and he can rebound. David Duke, okay? I think David Duke should be given a chance on this team, okay? David Duke's a guy from Providence, and I know he's never really been a super efficient scorer, but I think this is a guy that people need to look out at. He's 6'5", and he, I think, can play the wing position. He's a shooting guard wing, and he's got some size, and I think he's a very physical player. I'm telling you guys, I really do think that this Brooklyn Nets team has a lot of young talent that people are counting out. The guys that I don't expect to be on this roster, it becomes hard when you got to speculate who's going to be on the roster after watching. And this is one game. This isn't going to tell us everything, but it gives us an idea. This is a team that has 18 players on the roster. That means they have to give up 3 players. And I think Devontae Kakok, tell me if I said that correctly, he played the past 2 or 3 years with the Lakers. I think he won't be on the team. If I have to assume, I think Duke and Kessler Edwards will be on 2 ways. And then, yeah, that brings the roster down to 15. So David Duke and Kessler Edwards on 2 ways. And then I think Kakok is going to be the guy who just doesn't make the roster. And this is a team that they didn't even have their starting lineup or any of the starters in. And in some of the backups, Blake Griffin and James Johnson will help alongside Paul Millsap and LaMarcus Aldridge with rebounding. Deron Sharp had 13 points and 6 rebounds, and Deron Sharp was a lot more active than I thought he was going to be, okay? I was not a Deron Sharp fan through the pre-draft process, okay? Yeah, I wasn't a fan. And kind of won me over. This team was getting a lot of offensive rebounds. They were putting up shots. And really, the guys that I have the biggest concern is, who really didn't, he had a clinic. Cameron Thomas had 21 points, and I really like that. But what I'm concerned about is, besides Cameron Thomas, I know Patty Mills, Blake Griffin, James Johnson didn't play. But is Cameron Thomas, as a rookie, going to be this team's legitimate 6th man? Because it kind of seems like that. You'd want Patty Mills to be your 6th man. But I don't know if Patty Mills is going to be averaging more than, 14, 13 points a game at most, okay? And I like Patty Mills, but he's up there in age, so I look at this team, and I'm like, they might actually be looking at Cameron Thomas and be thinking he's going to be their 6th man. Last year, Patty Mills only averaged 11 points a game. For the past, 4 years, he's only averaged 11 points a game. And I think Cameron Thomas can average, 15 as a rookie. So that kind of makes you think, does that mean we're going to have a rookie be the starter for not the starter, but the sixth man for the Nets. Is that me being kind of, I don't know. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Maybe I'm being too, I don't know how to put it. I just feel like Cameron Thomas could do wonders for you as the starting, not starting, the main sixth man for your team. But at the same time, I get scared. What if that's not what should be done, you know? I don't know if that's the best. But this team's going to be really good, the Nets, and I think they proved that tonight.